handled that first game very, very well. And it might take you a while to go back and check our VODs or check any Twitch replays, but while Blue was here, he was a definite force to be reckoned with. He took a lot of Wii Bear B-airs. He placed top 3, top 5 a lot of the time as well. So we'll see if... I'm sure he's been around in other tournaments, but we'll see if anything from the laboratory mainstays shakes him up, or if it brings some sort of old familiarity back to his gameplay. And we'll see if the unknown factor of Jet proves to be effective as well as we hop into this first round. Blue and Jet versus Wawa, Peach, and Gonz. And again, as we saw in the first time they were on, Green Team was doing a pretty good job locking down stage, but as soon as I say it, a reversal from Blue Team. They're trying to lock down stage as well, and they're putting on just a little bit more damage, especially on Wawa. Everybody else is pretty much the same, especially with the heaviness of Charizard. If he climbs up in percentages, you're only helping him out. Jet trying to lock down neutral here, and it is paying off for him a little bit, but he is being a little bit too reactionary. As you saw after a little combo there, he did hit his teammate for a little bit more additional damage. So he has to be a little bit more aware in terms of just doubles gameplay. And both Green and Blue Team just paying very, very big respects to the neutral gameplay. Throwing out those neutral attacks in the footsies, trying to gauge the other team. Back air will find Gonz, and possibly Wawa will have. Nope. Okay, he did have his jump, so he isn't forced to use his limit. So he does have a chance to find something, especially Jet, who's landing in close to him. Is able to get out of it though. Good pressure with that down air led to sticking in shield, and the blade beam limit will find Blue, and 1-2 stock take for the advantage of the Green Team. I wasn't sure what hit that was from Jet there. Either it was Jet or Blue followed up with something. I think it might have been Blue forward smash or back air. But they were able to claim stock on Wawa. And even after that, Green Team was forced a little bit in the center of both Blue Team there. And when you're forced in the center and they're approaching you with neutral controlling attacks, it's definitely hard to find your way out of it without eating about 40 or 50 damage. Looking for some sort of follow-up. I like the effort. I like the effort from Jet, but Blue just a little bit mistimed it. Gonz able to find the waft connection, but it is not going to claim stock. Whole lot of shifting back and right here leads Green Team to lockdown main stage yet again. Back air, but any sort of follow-ups we're going to find. Good shutout with the bike, otherwise he was going to eat a back air. And I didn't see what happened afterward, though. Gonz is still taking out, even though the bike saved him. But he does clean up with an up smash on Blue. He'll be on his final stock. Up throw, put on damage, and force him to land option as well. But he had enough of confusion, especially with Gonz sitting right there in shield. Up throw again. Good breakup, though. It didn't leave Blue to find any sort of follow-up afterward. Very nice up air find from Wawa. Let's see if he can chase down Blue. He did find the air dodge, but he couldn't follow up afterward. Still fearing him a little bit. He will be forced to use that climb hazard charge. And again, Blue couldn't find a follow-up after that hit. Looking for a counter, but great patience and cross slash from Wawa. But again, Green Team forced to play a little bit of a monkey in the middle there. They did break out. And Gonz was in the middle of that because it did take out Wawa and force Gonz out to the right side. And Jet trying to peg down Gonz, but back air forces from Wawa accidentally forces Gonz out to the other side. Gets a footstool and does get safe recovery. Wow. That was very tense. Does find a waft on Jet and will take out. And will leave Blue on his final stock and at 123, especially up against Cloud. This is definitely risky. Especially with that throw. He has to be careful with the follow-up from Gonz. But, I mean, the other throws that he has, forward throw and down throw, is leaving him just a little bit more vulnerable. Good recovery after that hit from the bike. Yeah, really his up throw is the best option, leave him by himself. But the blade being thrown out, even though he found connection with forward air. Great job from Wawa to clean up stock on that. And very down to the wire, but that'll be Green Team claiming that first round. Blue is having a little bit of discussion with Jet, and I don't know. I don't feel like predicting what he's saying because, you know, that sort of goes against of what he's actually saying to him. But from the things I've noticed, it's just that their synergy needs a little bit work. There were a couple instances where Jet had a setup for Blue, and Blue, either by being pressured or just mistiming it, couldn't find anything. And other things as well from Jet. As I said early on, he was playing a little bit reactionary and was just hitting anybody that was thrown up into the air. But I'm sure there was more that went into that little discussion, so we'll see how that possibly turn things around here for the blue team. Battlefield pick. I think Charizard likes this pick. I know it's a favorite of Blue. Blue, if I remember correctly, I think this is his preferred stage. Just by preference. And I know he can also throw out Mewtwo as well, so we'll definitely see if any... if that does sort of carry over. It might not, just because, you know, the difference in playstyle between Mewtwo and Charizard, but, you know, anything can happen. Nothing to report as of yet, except that Jet holding on to his fresh percentages a little better this time around. As I said before, he is playing to lock down the neutral, and when you're Corn, you have great neutral gameplay, especially in doubles. But right now, he's in the middle of the green team down throw into finishing touch. Even though Wawa was taken out on the other side. I'm by myself back here, so I didn't actually see what happened to him. Sorry to say, but once again, we're even. But was that wasn't tilt? No, that was first part of up smash, and something hit him out of the second hit. But the first hit did find Gonz sent out on his first stock. And Gonz just waiting patiently with that chomp there. And right now, yeah, Wawa just threw up that up smash just to put the pressure and the damage on Jet as he is forced out. Wawa, I respect trying to break up the throw, but it's a little hard to time correctly. Dash attack will leave Blue up into the air, trying to fall on Wawa. Very nice job from Blue to avoid that up air. Back air will only find his teammate. And what does he find for it in return? He gets taken out by Wawa as well. They definitely need to find a way to put the pressure on. Jet is trying to do so. Forces Wawa out to the side after almost killing him off the top. Great forward air. Double forward air. Will be able to claim 1-2 for the blue team. And Wawa and Gonz holding back a little bit. Trying to finalize their strategy into these final stocks here. Jet just getting carried up there, eating 73 or probably a little bit more was added on, not because of Wawa's up airs, but probably about 40 or so. Waft will take out. Very nice find from Gonz. will put Blue on his final stock. I didn't even realize he was on final stock. Cross slash, limit cross slash does take out on Jet. And again, Blue left to his own devices here. He is finding it very hard to get back down, but even though he did find his way down, he was caught in the middle. Great little dodging from Gonz as well to avoid tacking on a brunt of the damage as Wawa was charging up his limit on the other side. Blue finding it so hard to find any sort of just even purchase on main stage. Finally gets a grab. He'll have to go for up throw. As we've discussed before, it's his fastest of the throws, and it's hard to get a hit out of it. Oh, and the air dodge left him vulnerable. He air dodged, thinking that Gonz would follow up. And as with attacks and air dodges as well, you can't grab ledge as you're doing with them. And I guess he didn't realize that he had expended his jump. Sorry, I'm by myself again. And that led to a sort of SD and take for the green team.